Assalamualaikum and good afternoon, everyone. Dah petang dah ni, alright? Okay, so how are you? Hope everyone is doing fine, okay, doing good during this pandemic, right? Okay, so my name is Suhaila and I'm from Unimas, to be specific, the Fakulti of Computer Science and IT, right? So today I would like to share with you, this is kind of knowledge sharing, okay, to share with you about the Sarawak Gazette. Okay, I believe everyone knows what is Sarawak Gazette. Okay, do you know? Yeah. Okay. Basically, this is about the newspaper, the oldest newspaper. Okay, published in Sarawak. Okay, and then this Sarawak Gazette considered as one of the primary sources. Okay, primary source besides the letters, oral traditions or oral histories, photograph, and government documents. Okay, let's go further for this one. Okay. Right. So in our project, here we have our supportive team members. There are 3 of them. Altogether, there are 4 of us. Okay. Okay. I'm Suhaila, as I mentioned earlier, and then project leader for this group. And we have Prof. Narayanan with us, one of the top 20 top scientists in Malaysia. And also we have Dr. Sarah Samson Juan. And the last one we have Dr. Tan Ping Ping. Okay, so these 3 members are all very supportive, and they are expert in natural language processing and artificial intelligence. Okay, before we go further, as I mentioned to you that we are coming from a group, and then we call our group is a Sarawak Language Technology Research Group. This research group was initiated back in 2008. Okay, and then we have objective for this group, whereby the objective is to revitalize and maintain the Sarawak culture and heritage through the use of ICT. Okay, so that's our main objective for this group. Besides, we're focusing on the to preserve the Sarawak indigenous languages. We're also focusing on the historical document. Okay, so these are the 2 main data or 2 main resources that we're focusing on. All right. So now let's proceed with our knowledge sharing today. Okay, saya akan berkongsi bersama anda. Okay, our topic for today. The first one we're going to discuss further about the Sarawak Gazette. Okay, not much, just a little brief, brief about Sarawak Gazette. And also we'll discuss on the current state of Sarawak Gazette. Okay, Sarawak Gazette, I use a short form here. We use it as Saga. Okay, used to name it as Saga. Okay, and also the main objective of this project is to preserve, sustain, and searchable. Okay, make it searchable of the Sarawak Gazette. That's our main objective in this project. And the last one, we're going to discuss the challenge. Okay, only one challenge for now that we're focusing on. All right, and then perhaps we can, if you have any questions or any feedbacks from this knowledge sharing, okay, you can get back to me. All right, so let's start with this one. Okay, the Sarawak Gazette itself. Okay, this is the one of the the 2 images example that are taken from Pustaka Negeri Sarawak. Okay, whereby Pustaka Negeri Sarawak is the only library, or the Sarawak State Library, okay, that have this Sarawak Gazette, and the Sarawak Gazette with them is in a PDF, already in electronic. Okay, electronic version, right? And then back to the Sarawak Gazette itself, the history. Okay, it is introduced back in 1870. Okay, this is under the Raja Charles Brooke project. Okay, and then this Sarawak Gazette is the oldest newspaper published in Sarawak. Okay, and then one of the primary sources, besides the oral history, the photograph, okay, the letters, poem, historical music, and etc. Okay, by exploring the Sarawak Gazette, okay, we'll discover the past informations that related to the Sarawak, okay, mainly on the economic history, the coastal trade returns, the agriculture information, the mineral and oil penetrations, and etc. So these are the things that we could discover from the Sarawak Gazette. Okay, and also this Sarawak Gazette is crucial, okay, whereby it provides historic values. Okay, it is crucial for us, okay, or the younger generations, whereby it provides historic values or historic clues on Sarawak affairs, okay, as they were conducted during the Brookes, okay, the reign of the Brookes. Okay, and then now, okay, let's look on the current state of Saga, okay, or the Sarawak Gazette itself. Okay, for now, we do have this in an electronic version or digital version. Okay, whereby the first one we can see is you can get this Sarawak Gazette from Pustaka. I already provided the link here, and also you can go to the YouTube channel, Pustaka Negeri Sarawak YouTube channel. Okay, you can learn more about how to use the E-Sarawak Gazette. They call it as E-Sarawak Gazette because it is already in an electronic version. Okay, penggunaan E-Sarawak Gazette, how to use it, and then because they already put it index, how to browse this. Okay, and then you can see from here, okay, they put it in based on by year, okay, started from 1907 until 1949, okay. So this is the current state of Sarawak Gazette that we have, okay. Besides that, okay, besides the initiative taken by our state library, Pustaka Negeri Sarawak, okay, we also have another one, okay. We can see that the other countries also care about this Sarawak Gazette. Okay, for example, from the Cambridge University and also the Cornell University. Okay, they have this kind of archive. Okay, and then put in their repository, and also British Library, if I'm mistaken. So these are the countries that archive or has a collection of Sarawak Gazette besides us or besides Sarawak. Right. So it shows that this Sarawak Gazette brings a very high value, okay, of Sarawak. Okay. So we as a Sarawakian, we should appreciate it and we should proud of this, our heritage. Okay. So back to this one. How can we preserve, sustain, and searchable, make it searchable of Sarawak Gazette? Why do I make it searchable here? Because this is one of the challenges that we are facing right now. Okay, although the Sarawak Gazette is already in a digital version or electronic version, okay, however, okay, this document is not searchable or uneditable. We cannot edit it. All right. Whatever you can see from any archive or from the Pustaka itself, okay, if you go to the website just now, okay, you only can see the Sarawak Gazette itself as in a PDF format, okay, but then you can extract the information from that document. Okay, so here, when you look from this diagram, okay, we consider this Sarawak Gazette as the historical documents. Okay, that's why I put it as a document here. And then if we, okay, manage to convert it, make it readable and searchable, they'll become a data. Now, the Sarawak Gazette, the condition of Sarawak Gazette is only a document, and then it is in PDF file. And that PDF file is unlocked. Okay, all right. With that limitations, okay, it's very hard for us to explore more or go further beyond this. Okay, let's say we manage to make it searchable, then we can get this data, and this data would be beneficial for the schools or the universities, for the historian, the researchers, the anthropologists, and the social scientists, and many more. Everyone can make use or can benefit from the information or knowledge from the documents. Okay, so why the Sarawak Gazette is crucial, is one of the crucial resources. It is because, okay, let's see from this diagram, we can see from the previous or the past history, okay, we can see the cause and effect. Okay, what were the causes of past event? Okay, and then these causes, okay, might can be a change in continuity, and it can also be a turning point to us at this level, and also we can use the previous or the past informations to the current situations, and also through their eyes, okay, from our point of view, how did the people in the past view their world? Okay, so these are the things that we need to think like a historian, okay, for us to appreciate these historical documents. And also, okay, another diagram here, what makes history, okay, whereby, as I mentioned just now, it is a cause and consequence. From there, we can learn something, and also we can look from the historical perspective, okay, and we look onto the ethical judgment, how you're going to pre-concluded ethical judgment, okay, and look onto the historical significance. From that, okay, once we know the significance of this information from the previous or from the past event, then we can apply it, or we can use it in this or in the current situation. All right, and also it is a part of the evidence and interpretation from the history or the past history. We can trust. Can we trust the information? And also, do the sources provide relevant information? Okay, so these are the things that shows the importance of the historical documents. Okay, so now I would like to share with you, okay, this is a model introduced by Simon Thurley, okay, back in 2005. And this is about heritage cycle. The heritage cycle here, how we can make ourselves to value or to appreciate the value of the historical document itself. Okay, when you look from this circle, okay, this is based on the by understanding. Okay, if you understand about that history or the past event, then you'll value it. And then once you value it, you'll want to take care of this document. You know, okay, you have a awareness, kesedaran sudah ada, okay, the importance of this information from the past event. Okay, then once you know the importance of this document and also the information in that document, then you will want to take care or to care for this document. Okay, and then this is how the value comes in. Once you appreciate the value, okay, then you go for caring. Okay, you take care of the document, and then once you take care of this document, it will help people to enjoy it, whereby you like to know what's going on in this back to 1940, also what's going on back to 1941, or what's happened in Bau during that time. So you'll there'll be more curiosity, and indirectly you'll feel more enjoyable to explore more about this document. Okay, from enjoying, you will become a thirst to understand. Then you'll dig more. Okay, go further and dig further. Okay, nak tahu apa lagi in that document. Okay, so this is what we call as a heritage cycle. Okay, introduced by the Simon Thurley in 2005. So these are the things that we need to have in ourselves, okay, so that we, from the understanding itself, kita dah bermula nak rasa to appreciate And then once we appreciate, you indirectly you'll be more caring about this document, jaga betul-betul this document, and from that we start to enjoy. Once you start to enjoy this document, the content in that document, then you become more understanding of the structure of the document. All right. When you talk about the history itself, people sometimes feel that, oh, boringnya history, sejarah. Okay. So that's why I guess we need to create more awareness, okay, the importance of the history to ourselves. Okay, for example here, okay, we can see the value, okay. If you are a school teacher ataupun university lecturer, okay, somehow you need to know about history. Okay, with this, you can teach your students, or you can give lecture to your students, or you can convey this information to anyone, even to the public. All right? Okay, and become a heritage or the museum, definitely. Okay, you might be a museum curator or educational officer, or work to preserve historic sites. So this is the importance of this, the value. Okay. Or for the archaeologists, definitely for the archaeologists, this is their area. Okay, they would love to explore more and more and more this historical document. And about the journalist itself, the journalist students normally goes to the journalism because they have enhanced skills in the research and communications. Okay, once they have this, they'll go further into the historical document. All right. As I mentioned to you earlier, okay, in this station, okay, besides Sarawak State Library itself or the Sarawak government itself that took taking initiative to preserve the Sarawak Gazette, all right, this Sarawak Gazette also available in the other countries I mentioned to you. For example, the Cambridge University, they have this, the Cornell Universities, and the National British Australia Library and also British Library. Okay, they do have a part of the collection of Sarawak Gazette. Okay, and then from there they publish it. Okay, for example, here, if you look from the Cambridge University, they come up with the Sarawak Malay attitudes towards education during the period of Brooke rule. Okay, so where did they get this information? Definitely from the Sarawak Gazette. Okay, together with same with this one, okay, from this publisher. Okay, this is one book, The Sea Dayaks and Other Races of Sarawak, and then this is the contribution to the Sarawak Gazette between 1988 and 1930. Okay, and for in this as well, okay, from the from the Australian Library here, they have their own catalogue. In this catalogue, there's a list of Sarawak Gazette. All right. So why do they have this? Because this is from the Brooks, from the Rajas reign last time. Okay, that's why they do have this kind of collection besides the Sarawak government itself. So now it shows that the importance of Sarawak Gazette. Everyone is looking for the Sarawak Gazette. Okay, back to this one. Okay, this is our objective of this project. Okay, whereby how we're going to preserve and then sustain this Sarawak Gazette and also make it searchable, so that once it is searchable, then anyone can use the data. All right. Okay. So from here, okay, actually this diagram is continuity from this diagram. Okay, when you see here, okay, this is from the document itself, which is the Sarawak Gazette, this document, and then need to transform into the data. Once you have this data, then this data of the Sarawak Gazette can be used by these stakeholders. We call it as a stakeholders itself. All right. Okay, so now we'd like to go further in this process. Okay, we'd like to look into further in this process. Okay, this is the example sample of Sarawak Gazette and E-Sarawak Gazette that I obtained from Pustaka Negeri Sarawak. Okay, thank you to Pustaka to make it available for us. Okay, free and available for us. All right. And also our aim for in this project is to make the E-Sarawak Saga web portal. Okay, we need to say once we go through this process, yang dekat arrow ni, okay, there's an arrow here, okay, the yellow arrow here. This is the process that we need to go through in order to make it the data, okay, these things, and then we put it under the web portal. All right, okay. So from here, the data that we can extract from this Sarawak Gazette is we can come up with the historical corpus. With this historical corpus, anyone can use this corpus. Okay, and then this corpus as well, it can be a multilingual corpus or a corpora itself. Okay, for now, the Sarawak Gazette, it is available in English, but then, if I'm mistaken, there are few collections that I found. There's a small portion that written in Jawi. Tahu Jawi kan? Written in Jawi. So there's a possibility that we can do something else and then come up with the corpus from this Sarawak Gazette. Besides that, we can come out with the historical. Sorry, there's a typo here. Historical timeline. Okay, the historical timeline mean to say we can see, okay, back to 1940, what was happened, apa dah berlaku, what was the event, okay, during that time, and then when you type tempat or event, okay, nama tasik biru in bau, okay, it will appear to you, display to you all these informations. So this is what we call as a historical timeline, right? And also we can come up with the visual collections. This visual collection is a collection of books, okay, and then this part is a data and also considered as the secondary sources, okay, whereby this is our primary source and then this can become as our secondary sources, right? Okay, so this is very important, whereby these are all the data that can be used by these stakeholders. Okay, school can use the visual collections, okay, whereby the teachers can use these or the students can have access to these and learn more about the history. Okay, well, and also for the historians, the historian can go for the historical resource repository, whereby this service or this historical resource repository is mainly to provide the data that are relevant to the research area. Okay, and for example, anthropologists, this anthropologist wanted to have a look onto this kind of specific document, so she or he can go to this service. So this is our aim for this project. Okay, whereby from this primary source, okay, so you can preserve this Sarawak Gazette, and indirectly we can sustain and make it searchable to anyone. All right. So now, next slide, we'll discuss about just to share with you, okay, what's going on behind this arrow, yellow arrow, actually, before we can get to this final output, because this is our final output, should be our final output, okay, our expected outcome. All right, when you see from here, okay, this is our current challenge, whereby although this Sarawak Gazette is available in electronic version or digital copy, however, as I mentioned to you earlier, it is uneditable or you cannot search anything. Kalau tak percaya, you pergi sekarang. You go to the website, can you try to extract the information? Definitely tak boleh. Alright, you can see you can read, you can view, okay, the Sarawak Gazette, but definitely you cannot extract the information from the Sarawak Gazette. You need to type by yourself. But definitely, kalau you type by yourself, memang meletihkan lah. This is expensive cost. You need to retype, okay, and then time consuming and etc. We're trying to avoid those things. So that's why you're going to digitize everything. Digitize here mean to say we're going to transform from the this electronic version into a searchable version or editable version. So that's the main idea of this project. Okay, all right. So when you see from here, as I mentioned to you, this yellow arrow just now, okay, this is a part of the content processing. We call it content processing, whereby we're going to process the content of the Sarawak Gazette. Okay, and then these are some of the main processes that we need to go through from this Sarawak Gazette. Okay, whereby we need to have this block segmentation. We need to come up with a block from each Sarawak Gazette. Why? Because this Sarawak Gazette, another challenge of Sarawak Gazette is it is in an unstructured document. Unstructured document means to say one page you can see there are 5 columns, and when you go to the next page you can see there's only 3 columns. Okay, or the 3 events discussed or 3 events dalam tu. All right. Okay. So now that's why you need to go for the block segmentation. You need to get it blocked. And then once you get the block segmentation, then you need to go for the line segmentation, line by line. Okay. One block, there are few lines. From that line, you need to understand. Okay. Then only we can do the OCR. OCR here means that optical character recognition. There's a software, a specific software you can use, okay, to recognize the optical character from this digital document. Then only you can have this text. This text is high value. With this text, we can come up with all of these services. We can produce these services. Without this text, we cannot go through this part. All right. Okay. So this is the just to share with you, okay, the current challenges or the current challenge of Sarawak Gazette that we are facing right now. Okay, and then this also a part of our project, okay, to digitize. Not to digitize because already digitized. Okay, to transform the format from the unsearchable or uneditable to the editable text. Okay. All right. So I think with that, I end the session for today, the talk for today, or the knowledge sharing for today. Okay. And if you have further questions or feedbacks or any information that you would like to share with us, with our team, okay, you just let me know. All right. Okay, this is my email address. You can straight away email me. Okay, and then perhaps we can discuss further about this. All right, because this project also is open to everyone. Okay, we are looking for other stakeholders to involve with us or to work with us in this project. Okay, because we already know the importance of this Sarawak Gazette or the historical documents. Okay, not only for us but for our future generations. This is very important. All right. With that, thank you. Okay, thank you for watching us and thank you for subscribing for Pustaka Negeri Sarawak. Okay, till then, okay, take care, jaga diri, and then diam aja di rumah. Alright, bye-bye.